It's day 3. Ed's progress is slowing in the moonscape. I can see from the tracker that he's not stationary, but he's definitely slowing down.
It's about 46 degrees Celsius. Water, as ever, is the biggest priority now. When there are camels around, and they must be moving to or from water, camels are known to smell water for miles. Just gonna follow the path of these camels. Seems to be a sensible direction to travel. Every pore in my mouth is closed up. There's not a single bit of saliva left. I think down under the tree down there, I think there's water. Okay, so it's not exactly an oasis, is it? I've no doubt that this was at one point a stream, maybe seasonally has water in it, but at the moment it looks bone dry. That is crushing.
Max appears to have stopped in the mountains. Given the difficulty of the race, it's clear that Max will probably feel comfortable in the mountains with its potentially abundant resources, but he needs to remember it's a race, and this detour could really cost him.
Found blood. It's still wet. I just saw a drip come down. There's a freaking goat up there. That's gotta be a leopard kill. That's really unnerving. You can see the claw marks right here. And I'm assuming that's just what happened. He heard me coming from a mile away, treed the food, and then took off. Obviously, there's a pissed off leopard around here. We gotta move quick, man. I'm thinking I just throw together like a little ladder. Just about 8 feet should get me into a position that I can get up there and push the goat down. I'm using all of the limbs as the rungs. I'm gonna use these natural notches in the crotch of the tree to actually support the rungs. I got a bunch of cordage from the beach, so I'll be able to fashion together. This is a huge, huge win. This pretty much will set me to the finish line, protein-wise.
The vegetation is green here, so there must be water below the surface. I need to look for a low point that's reflective of my life at the moment. Right, okay, this might work. You can see that the sand's just a little bit darker. Yeah, and it's slightly cold to the touch as well. This sand is damp, nothing more. There is no body of water below the surface. So what I might have to do is create a sip well. Right, I've got vegetation. All I need to do is find a straw that I can use to physically suck the moisture out of the sand. There's a band of sort of sedimentary rock, kind of chalky. I'm just having a little contemplation whether I could actually make a straw. Okay, so I've got a mound of powder here. I need water to wet it. Luckily, I think it just came out like a big puff of steam. Starting to make a bit of a paste. I'm just going to put this by the fire, not in the fire, because I want it to dry slowly. OK, that's good and hot.
So I'm gonna work it like a fireman. Hit one, get to the next point, pull it up. I'm just gonna find the right way to situate it. Oh, man. Without eating any food, that is exhausting. I'm going for it. I'm so hungry right now. You know, there's no other option. I have to get this win. You know, I'm like 65, 70 feet in the air. My heart is pounding. This is a scary situation. All right. Here we go.
It's getting late on day 3.
Both Ed and Max are static in their pockets of resources. Ed is positioned directly to the north of the exfil. Max is out further to the east in Mount Nagiro. It's important that they don't get hung up on collecting and keep moving towards the finish line.
Straw looks intact. I think there's a high enough concentration of water in the sand. I just need to pack this full of vegetation, put the straw in, cover it over, and then create that almost like a vacuum by sucking it up. It's such a delicate thing, extracting water from something like sand. Just trying to place it so the lower orifice is right in the middle. I'm doing everything I can to accelerate my chances of getting a drink of water. I'm gonna put that over the top. And the idea of this vegetation is it's not drawing moisture out of the green vegetation. The vegetation is acting like a filler, really. It's stopped the hole falling in on itself and actually creating the volume. What I'm trying to do is make this as airtight as possible. I've spent a long time waiting for this to work. I got water. It's so hard to explain how important that is. To be able to get water in the middle of the desert out of damp sand is just the most incredible feeling.
I'm thinking the only way for me to successfully eat and manage this meat is if I set up shop here and make an epic day tomorrow. I'm thinking about using the skin as a water carry, but it might be a lot of work. I mean, I might straight up use the ball sack as my water carry. That's like a liter of water. You know, if it fills up, I'm sure they get pretty bulbous. Yeah, why not? If you're not alive, you can't race. So yeah, there we go. Here's my water carrier. Woo! Time to eat. Oh. Tastes like steak. Tastes like sirloin steak. This is pretty epic. To be running this race against a legend like Ed is incredible. Just being asked to do this, I feel honored. Africa runs deep in my blood. To, you know, live primitively, live like my ancestors did, it's surreal. Sometimes you can be the best bushcrafter in the world, and you just gotta get a little lucky.
Look a mess, Stafford. You look a mess. My mum always used to burn the fish fingers. Today I was limping lamely through the landscape. I've got to get faster, or I'm not going to stand a chance of winning this race. Tomorrow, and then I've got to make a decent amount of ground. What the hell was that? I've got a scorpion. This is not the best night's sleep I've ever had. Day 4. I've got some more ochre. I'm just gonna wipe my head up. The ochre is white. It's not just reflective, it also will provide a physical barrier between me and the sun. Okay. Tiny bit of fish left. I've had a drink. I've got sunscreen on. It's time to go out in the sun.
I think it's got maybe a little underneath a liter of water. Gonna tie a constrictor knot. All right. Hold on, I got a question. Tucked in or tucked out? This is gonna be perfect. Oh, baby, let's go. I gotta keep moving. I gotta beat Ed.
It's day 4, and Ed is approaching Lake Logipi from the north. Between his position and the exfil point is a series of canyons and ravines which completely crisscross his entire route. A lot of these ravines aren't actually riverbeds. These ravines have been created by tectonic activity, which means they're not necessarily running in the route and direction that he wants them to. So he's going to have to climb up and down through them.
Increasingly canyonized around here. There's no way I can go down here. I need to keep looking for a way down. Every time I go down one of these ravines, there's a dead end at the bottom. There's a cliff, basically, which is about 15, 16 foot high. It's just too high to try and scale without any rope or ladder. I'm trying to work out a way to get down. If I can just drag that down, push it down the last bit, I think it'll provide me with a safe climb down. Nobody said it was going to be easy, did they? Cracking. The mountain is falling down around me. Okay. All right, I'm down. I'm down. It worked.
I wish I could move faster, but everything is either stabbing you, poking you, making it pretty hard to move quick. There's Lake Longipi. That's my first view. The exfil is somewhere down that way. Just seeing the finish line is giving me that extra little bit of energy. I'm just gonna go as hard as I can. So hot. There's absolutely no shade here.
I'm sure it's been a long, hard slog for Ed. His steady pace has enabled him to take the lead over Max. He's clearly closer to the exfil and approaching it from the north of Lake Longipi.
It's getting late in the day, but there's a strong chance he might actually make it to the exfil point tonight, so I'm heading there as fast as I can.
Ha! Now that is Lake Longipi. And I can even see the mound that I'm heading for, that little black triangle just in front of the bigger mound is where the finish point is. I reckon that can't be more than 10K away. One last push in the morning. The rest will do me good.
I've been moving all day. Still not there yet. Tonight, you know, I gotta find somewhere to sleep and then put it all out there tomorrow. Max out.
I wonder where Ed's at.
I haven't got time to mess around now, have I? Let's go.
I slept like crap, but I just gotta start moving. I am so close to the finish line.
Max is coming in from the east, and he's got quite undulating terrain, very difficult ravines up and down before he actually gets to the flat of Lake Longipi.
Last bush, right there.
Ed is at the north side of Lake Longipi. Not such a direct route. The lake is impassable because it's soft sand. He won't be able to come straight through here. He'll have to make his way around the edge of the lake.
Let's go.
I see the exfil. It's right down there. I'm so close. Gonna go down, ride the ridge, take it down. Whew. Ah.
All I can do now is just keep running. It's easy to write yourself off when you get older. The moment you tell yourself you're too old, you're too old. And that day has not come yet. Come on, stop it. I can see right on the horizon, a little nipple.
I'm so close. I can taste it. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, fingers crossed I'm not too late.
Receive me. Got eyes on someone there, coming across the sands. At this distance, I can't tell who it is yet. Go on, Ed, only 600 meters to go. This landscape is so desolate, there's no noise. It's one of the quietest places I've ever been, and I've been able to hear Ed's footprints from about a kilometre out.
Fancy meeting you here.
And you. Good, solid effort, mate. Well done. Well done. Oh, you're wet as always.
It's the whole race personified, isn't it? It's dry, it's dusty, it's windy.
What an amazing race.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you that you've been beaten today. Max, come on out.
That was an incredible experience.
Which way did you come in?
Straight right there.
Oh, well done, mate.
Thanks for having me, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool, well done. A lot of my mentality during the race was blaming, sort of blaming the weather for being hot, blaming the water for not existing. Pointless stuff, you know when you spend your life fixating on the things that you can't change, and then you're wasting energy, aren't you? And I think it put me in a negative little mind loop.
I have so much respect for Ed and what he's done, and so I really, really appreciate him having me out here. Like, I got nothing but gratitude.
Awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Right, beer
Thank
time,
you.
I think. It's good to not always come out on top. I think it's character building.